Now, how do you market these? I mean, is like kind of haphazardly, or you have a real kind of a plan, or
Well, I've got lots of plans, but I put them on YouTube and Vimeo, and just sort of viral viral marketing is kind of what we're depending on, like so many people nowadays.
and it's been fairly successful for you?
Yeah, I've gotten I had a feature on YouTube with anglerfish video, and I've also had two of the videos, anglerfish and Samsa Morning, have been on TV on Logo. So
That's cool.
TV.
Now, I have to ask real personal questions. It's none of my business, and I don't know if you want to share this with viewers or not.
It's always a good opening to a question.
Set you right
Can't
back
wait.
there. Housing is pretty expensive no matter where you're at, and it's in Brooklyn's not as expensive as Manhattan. But I have to be nosy enough to find out you must be paying a large amount of your income, which I don't want you to mention your income or anything, but I mean it must be hard to get by there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, everyone out there has got their ways of trying to cobble together, rent money and roommates and everything. Yeah, I have a day job, and I have, music, and between that, I'm luckily able to live out there. I feel very fortunate.
I'm glad you mentioned your day job, because I understand you work for one of my favorite writers, and I wonder if you'd want to tell the listening audience who that is and how you happen to come across that job.
Yeah, well, not to exploit my day job or anything. It's not really a secret that I work there, but I work for Oliver Sacks, who's a neurologist and author and wonderful human being. So
he's okay to work for.
He's
good
great.
Guy.
He's wonderful. So I just sort of one of those weird. I've really just lucked into the job.
Well, it seems like a fitting match. Knowing I don't know him, but I know you somewhat, and that would be a good match, I think. And for those people who don't know who Oliver Sacks is, probably the easiest way is to mention the film.
Awakenings. Which he wrote, Awakenings, and then the film starring Robin Williams and Robert De Niro,
which is
based
cool.
on the book. Yeah. So.
Now, so you put in like a 40-hour week, and then
yep, I have a full-time job, and then playing shows as much as possible, and making videos on the weekends.
Excuse me. How long does it take for you approximately to make a video to go with your music?
Well, it depends on the video. Some of them have been, the first video, Pumpkin Teeth, we made in a night. It was a one-shot video, and we made it in a couple hours. But other videos have taken considerably longer. Samsa Morning, I did stop motion. Well, we've done stop motion for all the videos so far, except for the first one. But Samsa Morning was the first one that Audrey and I did, and I shot stop motion, all the shots of the diorama. If you look up the video, there's I have the diorama for that song with the cockroach, or actually it's not a cockroach, it's a water bug, but it's crawling around, and that's all stop motion. So I had to take all the pictures, and I'd never done that before. I just was fooling around in my kitchen doing that, the little point and shoot Canon, and anyway, so that one took quite a while because of that. I did that over the course of like a month. I wasn't on any kind of timeline. I just kind of did it when I had time. So
what do you have in the works now that will be available for people who are interested in your work?
Well, I would say check out the YouTube channel, has all the videos on it. I'm going to be, and if you subscribe, I'm posting a whole lot of new stuff, live stuff, and more music videos. So I'm trying to upload a lot of new stuff to that. So that's the best way for people to kind of.
Well, at the end of this interview, we're going to do a sheet of paper on how to find you.
Oh, okay.
And so people who are interested, or some may not be familiar with you, may want to check out your work, and we'll encourage them to do so. And I watched a program a couple of years ago. Are we running out of time by any chance? I watched a program a couple of years ago which was involved with the Austin, Texas becoming the mecca for musicians. And so many of them that were interviewed there were culled from YouTube predominantly. And now if you got that kind of attention, would you go or just go visit or?
I'd love to play in Austin. I mean, I've never been. I've never gone to South by Southwest or anything like that. But
oh, that's the name.
Yeah, I hope to go to the next South by Southwest. Hopefully, play.
It's really interesting, the success stories that have come out of there. I don't remember what program it was I watched. It was a CBS special, I think, or some news program. I'm at a loss for words. Would you?
The CD.
Oh, you want to show that?
Yep.
Dave's going to chop this
Oh.
up anyways to fit, and we weren't going to use too much time, but we don't want to lose people.
Yeah, I actually brought a few of these for you guys. So, but
Well,
I'll hold one up.
yeah, hold one up.
All right.
Oh, cool.
So,
I think this is the one I saw two of the cuts from. So.
Yeah, this is the one I'm working on the videos from. So this is the record.
You see that? Okay.
So it's called Diorama, and I made a cardboard box diorama for every song on the record, and
you just package that together with your CD and sell it as a unit. Is that how does that work?
I should have like pop-up diorama come out of there. No, there's an insert with the photos of them in there. So I have the actual dioramas in my apartment still there.
But they can get the CD with the music and a DVD with the
it's just
films.
Actually, it's not a DVD of like. There's no film as such of the dioramas, though they are featured in all the videos. So there's just photos as the artwork for the album.
Oh, okay.
Like
I was
photos.
mistaken.
Yeah, sorry. So the photos of the dioramas comprise the artwork for the CD, and then I'm featuring the diorama for each song in each video.
I think that's very interesting marketing strategy. I guess if you fall into that category of strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it works like that. Certainly wasn't my plan. I was just kind of wanting to make dioramas, and I really wanted to just have friends over and make some, and then no one really seemed too interested. So I
think it's cool.
I would just like make them, and then I just thought, oh, it would be cool to make one representing each song. And I still am really interested in visual art, and obviously the videos are sort of my outlet for that now. But.
I got a couple questions. I didn't go completely brain dead, but now what are they? Of all the other artists in the world that you're aware of, are there any that you kind of have latched onto in your mind for ideas or not hero worship, so to speak, but that get your attention?
I mean, sure, everyone's got their idols. I always go blank when I get this question, but I mean, Jack White is one of my favorite artists. Definitely, I love the White Stripes are one of my favorite bands, and Dead Weather. I love a lot of old country music like Loretta Lynn and things like that. Tom Waits, and a lot of like some other newer artists. I guess Owen Pallett and St. Vincent.
Those are names I'm not familiar with, but I'll check them out.
Yeah,
I'm an old man. But now, what do you see way down the road for yourself? What kind of plans have you got? What kind of direction are you? I know you're not going aimless. So.
No, I mean, I am going to make another record, and I'm going to be doing the new setup as a duo, as I was mentioning, with a kind of a more, I'm going for a kind of a garage sound, and so we'll hopefully be getting in the studio soon.